Hey, welcome back everybody. I've been really busy and hadn't had time to make any videos, but I wanted to show you this one here. I got this thing sight unseen. My buddy was down in Arkansas and he picked it up. And for me, I made a deal with a guy. And I got it back. Well, sight unseen, didn't have a CDI box, didn't have a coil. Somebody already robbed that from it. So what I did is this is a 2001 Polaris Sportsman 500. Now, if you know anything about the 2001s, they were the odd dog of everything else. And let me see if I can find, I gotta clean this mess up. Here it is. Here is the stator for the 2001. Now you see that's only got two, right? That coming out of the stator. This is what's coming. And these here are coming out. These are the same. This is the only difference is these are just two. You can see there, right? This is the stator for the 2001. Well, I bought, now aftermarket, you can't find a stator for 2001. And there's a certain one that has just the two prongs. All the ones that are like, this is like 20 bucks, are 3-prong, like that. You can't find the other ones. Well, I decided then it was cheaper because they had them, but they're very expensive. If you buy them brand new or even used, they're like very expensive. So I went ahead and bought a stator. I could buy a stator for like 20, 30 bucks. I bought this for 17 bucks. And okay, I can get it going. Just change out the stator. Cheaper than buying just one CDI box for the 2001. I'm not sure if this is the HO or not. I'm not sure on that, but I just know that they were odd dogs. So I went back, I went to the 99 and got a 99 stator and got this that fits a 99 Polaris Sportsman 500. Well, man, I put this thing in there. First of all, it didn't have much compression. I had to put oil in it. I turned it over. And when I finally got the stator and that all put together and put it in there, it took a little bit. I finally got it running. Well, it would run for a little bit and just die. Or sometimes it would cough, backfire, and kind of run backwards for a bit. Weird, right? I've never had that issue before, ever. So I'm like, well, maybe the stator plate's wrong. I went through all kinds of things. I swapped out another stator plate. Same thing exactly. Until, as you can see here, I got a different CDI box. Got a different CDI box, put it in there, fired right up, purred like a kitten. I couldn't believe it. That this brand new CDI box that fits the stator was no good. It's screwed up. This thing works great. The inside of this engine looks immaculate. I can believe how clean it looks inside. So turned out to be a real good one. And here I'm going to go ahead and just fire it up and show you how. Let me turn this on here. How easy this thing, how nice this thing runs. Here it goes. Wow. Look at that. Just sits there and idles, just as beautiful as can be. So, just because you got a new stator doesn't mean that the stator is good. So I just wanted to put that out there because if you're dealing with something like that, that might be very frustrating. Like it was for me. I didn't know what to do. So I finally figured it out. But only because I had another one. If I didn't have another one, I don't know what I would have done. I've been still messing around with it. Well, this one here too, it didn't come with this here. These are things you can't find that much because this is where it starts. So I had to order one of these. They cost me a little more than it normal would cost me. But I got it. So now this thing's ready to be put back together. Now, as I come to the here, you can see, look, we got holes in this thing. Look at that hole. This thing's just been rattling on there, I guess, or something. Look at the hole there and there. Now here's how I fix those. Don't throw it away. There you go. Just get you, this is some aluminum coil, trim coil. You can get stuff they put on ducking or whatever, and just put it over the top, pop rivet on. Look how nice and neat that looks. Clean it up, spray paint it black, and it'll just keep on going, no problem. That's the same thing I'm going to do down here. So hopefully that helps somebody. Use the small, see how I can just barely get through here? Use the small pop rivets, the smaller ones, see? So they don't go all the way through. So there you go. That's, hopefully that helped somebody. You enjoyed this video. And we got more fixing up. See, look at this thing. And this thing's just a mess. Look at this. Look at that. Now, I might actually try to put this all back together. We're going to have to see, aren't we? We'll see. If I'm going to put this back together, or I'm going to scrap it. And I have another set of plastics that's green. Yellow sometimes works better than green. Sells better, but I haven't made that decision yet, but I'll bring you along if I do try to put this mess back together. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for watching. Subscribe, push the bell to get notifications. And I'll try to make sure I bring you along as we put this thing back together. I got bushings to change out and everything, so you see how it ends up and what it looks like. Everybody, thanks. Take care and have a good one. Oh, makeshift gas tank. Give me a little more look at the. If I can show you. See how bad that is. Yeah, whole thing. Bad shape. All these are in bad shape too. So I need to, this here, these are in bad shape. See, all these have got grease zerks. There's grease zerks down there. This got a grease zerk. You just keep it greased. It don't take much. These will last. They won't go bad. You can see here, that's bad too. So, if just do the maintenance on these Polarises, there's not great. They got the older ones, grease zerks. They'll last for a long time. That's when they don't grease them. It don't take much to do it, you know, once a month. Depending on how much you use it, they do real good. So I just want to show that to do maintenance on your four-wheeler, it'll last a lot longer for you.